Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our Holland to the Netherlands Common Sense playthrough. We haven't been showing a lot of common sense currently, but... excuse me. But we have gained independence from Burgundy within the first couple of episodes, which is nice. And we've already got 3 of the provinces we need to form the Dutch nation. Once you've got the core and Breda, that is. Which means we'll just need Utrecht, Gelre and Friesland, none of which will be difficult to take at all. And then we just need to get to admin tech level 10. We're currently focusing our admin, so our ad tech 5 group will probably be a diplomatic or military one. I'm quite tempted by... we can't go plutocratic because we're not actually a republic, just remembered. So I've sound out of breath. Right. England wants military access, so sure. France hasn't called us into this war because we've got a royal marriage. And they think we won't join it. So that's great. We don't have to worry about England currently. You know what? I might end up building a fort in Breda. It's quite tempting. We're spending a lot of money. We don't have much money. I don't want to... Utrecht has a large army there. I don't want to have to... well, I'll tell you what. Who are Utrecht's allies? East Frisia and Cleves. No, I don't want to mothball my fort at the moment. We're going to have to fire an advisor. Which means firing this guy. And then we're making a little bit of money. I feel like we should be making more in this node. England have warned us not to go to war with any of their neighbours, but that just means Flanders and Burgundy and France and Provence have eaten Brittany. Sorry, I must have missed this. Provence have just... they've just gone and full annexed Brittany while nobody was looking. Wow, lovely. That's amazing. I love you, Provence. And you lead a personal union with Lorraine. Do they normally have that? Do they normally start the game with that personal union? I'm not sure. In the union since... yeah, since 1431 they must start with it. Well, well done Provence. Burgundy, how are you doing for prestige? Still at negative 24. Oh. Oh. Oh, you guys are still in the personal union. Why do you not have the same king you used to? What? Oh, he must have died... I don't know. I thought he'd lose these guys, but apparently he didn't. I thought you lost when you had negative prestige. France are very happy with us. We'll still get that up to 100 before moving anywhere else, just to make sure that they don't become unhappy with us at any point for any reason. And let's gain 10 prestige, because I do like prestige. Prestige is actually a lot harder to get these days. Has been for a while. Possibly even since my last game, but it's... I think it's important to maintain prestige. How are we doing in the English Channel? We're doing alright. We're gaining 2.7 ducats. That's not bad. Could be better. Could be much better. 2.8 ducats now. And Breda did core. I didn't get a notification about it, but it is a core now. Does that up our force limits at all? Not really. And once we've finished this boat, we should complete our mission, which means we can start building some more boats as well. Or we can build one more boat at that point. We're not really gaining enough money to say we can build some boats. I might... well, I don't want to delete my cogs, but I might delete my cogs eventually. Brabant and Flanders have announced us as a rival, so... oh, maybe I don't know. They've managed to gain freedom anyway. Does that mean Nevers is still a vassal? But it means Burgundy now only has one vassal and nobody else, so... they're allied with Brabant and Flanders, however. Which is unfortunate. Have a claim on Utrecht. Wonderful. Let's get our claim on Friesland next, since they're... another one of my rivals. And we can also rival a whole bunch of people. Let's rival Gelre, because we're also going to want to eat them at some point. Come home from France and improve relations with Denmark, I think. Relations, improve relations. Excellent. So, things are going well. The Hansa has noble rebels already. We've got Brabantian separatists who might become a pain. We've got 0 legitimacy. Changes by 0.5 every year, so that's good, I guess. We're not at risk of a civil war, though, for whatever reason. We have no possible disasters. And we've been discovered fabricating in Friesland, which means we might end up... Yeah, they now only cost 17. Prove legitimacy. That's not going to happen for a very long time. Solidify papal relations. Could do that. Placate Austria. Austria. Not likely. Solidify papal relations, though. That's a possibility. Let's do that. Gain extra papal influence for the rest of the game. Or not for the rest of the game. What am I talking about? For 10 years, probably. Send you out into the English Channel. Start getting some extra trade. Our ships now cost less, so we're earning a little bit more. How long does that last for? Just a year, probably? No, 10 years. Nice. That's good. I like that. For some reason, I'm just not quite happy with the angle of the map at the moment. Maybe it's the angle of my monitor. I'm not sure. There's some angle somewhere that's not right. Oh, we're getting more than a ducat a month now. We're getting a ducat a month. Yeah. We're doing well. Right. How old is our king anyway? He's quite young, so he's got a while left. And even his heir is going to have weak legitimacy. This is going to be an issue. Utrecht has rivaled me, that's fine, I don't really care. Our aggressive expansion, by the way, looks something like this. 26, 19, 23, 23. What do I need for a coalition? It's like 30, isn't it? Where people will start entering a coalition? 30, yeah. So that's kind of the magic number we want to avoid at the moment. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry about the... let's just carry on from where we were. Friesland has pieced out of the war. That's fine. I wasn't aware this... Friesland was in this war. Okay. Or, you know, I wasn't in the war either. So Friesland, therefore, allied with... or were allied with England and aren't anymore. Time to fabricate claims on Gelre. And we're suddenly not making money anymore. We were making more money than this. And it's dropped down again. Oh, I wonder if Bohemia took another loan at some point. That would do it. That would do it. Whenever Bohemia takes a loan, we get 10% of the loan because we're gaining 10% of his income. And loans, apparently, count as income. Right, who else would be good to try and... Oh yeah, Poland we wanted to work on, didn't we? So after we finish this claim here, we're going to try and ally Poland. I love that. March, personal union, vassal. It's a good thing he's not going to get any colonial nations. Just get spammed up with various different things. Right, Catholicism can gain reform desire, or we can make the Pope hate us while we're trying to make the Pope like us. Oh well, sorry Catholicism, I'll probably end up going reformed anyway, because historically that's what the Dutch are supposed to do, I hear, I don't know. I don't actually know that much about Dutch history. For somebody who plays Netherlands a lot in a lot of games, I don't actually know much about Dutch history. I should probably read some of it at some point. I think it all comes in that kind of late imperialist era that I've never really read around much, and I always pretend it comes earlier and it doesn't. Like, the Dutch aren't supposed to start colonising until very late in the game. But whatever. In EU4 they never really managed to do it because, well, you know, they just don't manage to do it. It's difficult to kind of be a relevant colonial power as late in the game as they are. You kind of, I don't know, maybe, hopefully we'll see a bit more of it. I kind of want to see something which slows down colonisation a little bit, so that late game colonisers get a chance to, like with expansion, for example, because I think that's what the Dutch are supposed to be, kind of like one of the expansion nations, where they go around Africa and they take a lot of stuff in Southeast Asia, and they do get a little stuff over in America, but mostly it's African and Asian. And that kind of fits in with expansion, where they get it quite late, so they've already discovered the world. They just need to... Maybe I'm just talking out my arse. Yeah. Like I say, I don't really know much about Dutch history. In any case, we've got to think about what we're doing now. Like, I don't want to expand too quickly for fear of getting a coalition against us. France would help us with a coalition, so that wouldn't be too bad. Improve prestige. Rival of our rival, Liège. Gain Diplo power. Yeah, we can do that. Oops. There we are, and you can come back from the Pope and start working on Poland. See if we can ally with them. We're really not gaining much money, are we? Very tempted to mothball this fort. Though it's only 0.5 ducats and it's a bit risky, I think. Utrecht, who are you allied with? Burgundy, East Frisia and Cleves. Okay, Gelre, who are you allied with? Cologne and the Hansa. And Friesland, you're just allied with Saxe-Lauenburg. We could easily take Friesland. They've got 16 development. They are... Yeah. Austria would hate us even more for doing that. I think we can probably get away with that without too much of a coalition against us. I think we could handle whatever coalition spawns out of that. So, let's go up to Holland. Let's come back from Liège. Poland, how close are you to an alliance? If you're very close, I won't bother declaring this war yet. You're quite a way away. Yeah. So who would join us, most importantly? Or, ultimately, would you vassalize? No, too much base tax. Okay, who would join us? Nobody would, but their only ally is Saxe-Lauenburg. So that's actually fine anyway. English Channel. Don't bother going home when at war for now. Yeah, let's do it. Get a new leader. Yay. Whatever. Let's go. And select army. Leave 2 people under cavalry there. Everybody come back to Breda to sit on it. And we should start looting this province here for some extra ducats. No problem. Why did Munster not want to join anyway? They don't have a truce. I probably should have checked. They just... Maybe they're friendly towards them. Maybe they have a marriage access. I probably should have checked. But whatever, it's fine. I'm not even going to blockade Friesland. It won't matter. Reinforcements were costing us money there. That's what that problem was. What are we like on our naval force limit? We can get 1 more boat, that's fine. So when we get to about 17 ducats, we can get 1 more boat. After we've taken Friesland, we'll almost certainly have to wait for our aggressive expansion to burn off for a little while. But we've got ages before we can even form the Netherlands anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Are these all Dutch culture? Dutch, yeah. Okay, so when I said we were the only Dutch primary culture group, I was wrong. We're just the only people who have Dutch ideas. Did we roll a natural 1 here? We did, and we took some disease. When you roll a natural 1 while sieging, you now get disease, which is unfortunate. But it's kind of nice that that is a thing, I guess. Ugh. Tax. We're not earning that much on tax anyway. Yeah, it'll be 0.2 ducats for however long, 20 years. Whatever. Trade is really our income. So September we can get our last bark. I'd love to be able to afford some heavies though. That would be really good. Siege of Friesland is over. Is there still more loot to be had? There is, so we'll continue looting it. Can we get to Saxe-Lauenburg? We can't. Saxe-Lauenburg, whatever. I'll just leave them. Leave them to it. And we can invest in a new technology. Temples. Wonderful. We don't have enough money to build temples because they're hella expensive. What are they? 100 ducats for 40% tax modifier, which probably doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, the amount of tax we get here is so piddly. Base 0.6, so 40% of that is... yeah. Can't even click on it to find out. Not much anyway. It's not much money. You're still looting, aren't you? Yeah, buildings aren't going to be worthwhile for us for a little while. Trade power buildings would be good, I guess. Do you have an actual fort here? No, you don't. Yeah, you all just have capital fort. Oh no, Utrecht has an actual fort. Utrecht has built a proper fort here. Fair enough. Saxe-Lauenburg, you don't even want to be in this war. Papal state annexed Urbino, but they are getting attacked by Tuscany, so it's not going to do them much good. What's Austria doing currently? War with the Papal State in Hungary, Trier and Alsace. I wonder if the Austrians get like a mission or claims on northern Italy to enable them to do that mission. They don't really. It looks like that's just a fabricated claim. So it looks like northern Italy is just going to secede from the empire, which is cool. How long do I have to wait? 1453, 1458. Fair enough. We can wait that long. We get money from looting. We still essentially own the province for a whole bunch of things. I need to get my admin power back up anyway. What's this? Diplomatic technology? Yep. Can now build the marketplace. Now that's something that is worth building as soon as possible. But once again costs what? 100 ducats? 100 ducats. So saving up 100 ducats, maybe our next mission. Gain Diplo power. Wonderful. Accumulate money. 91 ducats. Improve our prestige. 50 prestige. Let's do that. And we've got about 4 loots left in this. So December, January, February, March is when we can leave. But that's it for this episode. Join me next time when we will annex Friesland and potentially get ourselves in a bit of trouble with the Empire. France will probably finish taking a whole bunch of land from England because that's what France does. And Poland, if we're very lucky, might consider allying us. How are you feeling about that? They're close. If we weren't in a war, they would be quite close. Anyway, join me next time for that. Till then, have a good one. Bye-bye.